people just mad and thing. What's happening with it, y'all? Welcome to Real People Moments live Monday night. We back, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. We got all the funny shit, y'all, all the serious, everything. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just come on in, holler at us, man. Y'all know who it is, man. We got B-Rap, Buddy Loco, Park Girl on this motherfucker. And that's what it is, man. So what's going on, y'all? What's happening, man? Today was a nice day, wasn't it? Then y'all had the sun out down there?
The weather was good out here. Weather was awful.
The weather was
I don't
good.
know where Tiffany at. She's somewhere in the bushes.
You always on some bullshit, buddy. I ain't in no goddamn bushes.
Where you
Just
at,
turn
Tiff?
the car lights off or something.
I'm in what is the problem? Is that better?
Oh,
We need some light, Tiff. It's kind of dark over there.
Oh my god, y'all. Yeah.
There you go. Come on, we want to see you. You're beautiful. I mean, come on now.
Is that better? Which one? This one? Do you want the other light on too?
No, turn the other one off. Turn that one off. That one's behind you.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I turned it off, because it's bright. Better?
Yeah, that's better right there. Give you a little, give you a little,
Her silhouette. We can see your silhouette, Whoopi Goldberg.
Shut the hell up.
What's reach up again?
No.
Nice. I just want to tell you look nice today, okay?
Thank you.
I just want to be the first one to tell you that you are a beautiful black sister.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, so what's going on, man? What's the topic tonight, man? What are we talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? What is it?
The topic tonight is, let's talk about basically, when is it time to set your flag down? When is it time to set your gang banging or gang member flag down, call it quit, and still have the people in the neighborhood respect you? When is it time? Is it a certain age? Is it after you did so much dirt? Is it once you just like get shot and now you're an OG or something? Like, when is it time to say, hey, I give it up, I'm hanging up my flag, and still have the people in the neighborhood to respect you and what you did? What you say, Tiffany?
I feel like I already hung up my flag. I did my due. I did my tithes. I did my dues. I repped the hood. I put in my work. I did all that other stuff. And hey, it's time for the next people to come out and do what they got to do. You feel what I'm saying? I think it comes with age too, as well. At a certain age, it's kind of like sit your ass down somewhere.
But can you truly say you like hung it up? Because, and the reason why I'm saying that is, say for instance, one of your little homies get into it and they call you, hey, big homegirl, Drew, these bitches done ran up on me and punched me all in my esophagus and shit. Can you go back over there with me on Bloods, nigga? Let's just go whoop. Would you go, or would you say, hey, you know what? That is not my get down no more?
No. That number one is not. I'm gonna put it. Let me say this. Let me rephrase this. You're a gang member until you die. You're a gang. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna be a gang member till you die. It's a difference between a gang banger and a gang member. I'm a gang member. You feel what I'm saying? I did what I have to do and everything else. When the little homegirls call me, I analyze the whole situation first, because if it's some dick and pussy shit, no, I'm not going. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't do the dick and pussy shit. If they getting into it behind they nigga fucking the next bitch and she done got her homegirls and want to fight and do all that, that's petty shit. Nah. Now for some hood shit, you feel what I'm saying? And they trying to jump her or do all that other shit and everything else. Yeah, I'm gonna go support her, make sure nobody ain't gonna jump her, let her get that one-on-one and call it a day. But all that, I done been put in situations with little homegirls where they call, and after it's all said and done, it was behind some dick and pussy shit. And it's like, I done risk myself and my life out here fucking with you behind a nigga not wanting you no more, and you still chasing behind the dick. And now his new bitch is, you feel what I'm saying, with the business.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say, B-Rat? I don't even know if you are even affiliated. Nobody ain't never like spoke up on that or nothing like that. So
you stupid.
If you are, no, I'm just saying he never. like throughout these interviews, he never outright just said, "Hey, like this is what I am or this is what I used to be." So I don't know, like
I
his
do it all the
tag.
time. I do it all the time, man.
So so when do you feel it is time for a person to say, "Hey, look, I'm an OG at this, and it's time for me to just set my flag down, and motherfuckers is gonna respect that." When do you feel it's time?
When you start getting responsibilities, when you got to really go out and get a job and pay rent and pay
You have
bills.
responsibility throughout your life.
Yeah, well, I guess so though. You know what I'm saying? But when you start having them kids and shit, man, that changed the game a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I can't say that when I first started having kids, I still was in the game. You know what I'm saying? I was one of the ones I was still in it, but you know what I'm saying? That's when I think that you should though. You know what I'm saying? If you're doing it, once you start having your children, because they gonna need you. They don't need you to go to the penitentiary. If they out here and you got a little girl, somebody trying to do something to your little girl, and you in the penitentiary, you can't do nothing for her. So I mean, I think once you start having kids, you need to back up and get up out the street like
Yeah,
that.
I'll say when I had my first child, uh, I was 19. I was still fully active. I was like in the military. I was waiting to get shipped out. I was still fully active, ready to go on the next mission. Uh, went to Indiana, still fully active in Indiana, acting a goddamn fool. Before I went to prison, before I got 10 years, I had another child. But I didn't see that child until she was like 10, going on 11.
How did it make you feel though? You didn't see your child till she was 10 or 11.
Well, we didn't have a bond. It's like I would see her on visitations, but there was like no bond. There was no like you know how
Mm-hmm.
your child is a newborn and you lay down on your back and your child is on your chest until they go to sleep and shit like that. Like I didn't get that bond.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it was like whatever. You know what I mean? Plus her mama, I sometimes I just be wanting to smack her in her face, but it was that whatever. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And then when I got out, uh, I was still only 30, and I still wanted to be with the shit. I wanted to be with the shit, but then I didn't want to be behind them bars again. But then I got transferred from Indiana to California, so I still didn't have that bond with my second child. And my wife at the time, when I go through the hood, she would roll through the hood with me.
Mm-hmm.
She would kick it with the homegirl. You know what I mean? What's up, Lady Snoop? Uh, she would go kick it with the homegirl. They'd be at Shavonda house playing spades while me and the homies would be in the other corner shooting dice. You know what I mean? So she didn't pull me away from that.
Mm-hmm.
But now, when I came to Arizona and had my third kid, I was like, no, I don't want to be taken away from my kids again. You know what I mean? But still, if the homies call, I'm a push. I'm a push that line.
So that's why I say still when you had it, even though I didn't and I still was fucking around in my 30s, you should. I'm saying that's what I think you should do. If you fucking with this shit, once you start having kids, you need to back away. You know what I'm saying? Because if you get locked up or something happened to you, your kid finna grow up without you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't fair to the kid to have a kid and then you out here. It's pretty much being selfish. We being selfish. You know what I'm saying? Because we out here for ourselves. Basically, we like fuck them kids. If I go to prison, I go to prison. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have somebody else gonna have to raise them. You know what I'm saying?
You got a
That's
whole
how
nother man raising your kid, and now you sitting over there with your lips poked out.
Yeah, and that ain't cool.
It's not.
Like I said, it goes back to age, maturity, all that stuff. You feel
Right.
what I'm saying? Because like Rat said, when I was my first shit, really, my first three kids, I'm just gonna say my first three kids because I had a son that passed away. My first three kids, I was gang banged out. You feel what I'm saying? Gang banging. Shit. Me and Drew kid was on the block. We was walking around flamed up with our baby pushing the stroller, all that shit. Like, I got pictures with my son in his car seat with a red flag behind him and everything else. So I did that. I've been there, I done that. But it's like I said, it comes with time. It comes with maturity. It comes with age too. Like, because
Mhm.
I'm not gonna even say age. It comes with maturity because you got some people that's still 50 and 60 out there trying to gang bang. They ain't matured yet and everything else. So it just really all comes with maturity, and you can mature at a young age, you can mature at an older age. But at some point it's kind of like the shit is old now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like after you did what you have to do, you got your stripes, you still giving back to the community, the hood, still trying to look out for your little homies and all that other stuff, and push when need be. If it's on some real shit, push for them.
Yeah.
If it's some bullshit, walk away from it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. Salute, Austin, Texas. What's going on, homie? What it do? I see you
But
say you was on something. No, we don't know what you was on. I ain't seen your video yet, dog. But yeah, we on some other shit, sort of like probably what you talking about. What you say,
because
buddy? Go ahead.
when do you think it's a time like you got your people on the front line? You on the front line with them. But when it comes to like going to go put it down, you step back like, hey, wait a minute. You know what I mean? This ain't even what we be doing this for. You know what I mean? And it kind of coincide what you're saying is like, if it's what we doing it for, then I'm with you.
Mhm.
But if it's just like, oh, I'm about to go push over there because they took the homies, what they take? Brad, you know what I'm trying to say. Oh,
What?
we finna go over there and push because they took the homie mini blade. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But they took the homie mini blazer on some dick and pussy shit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But do you go over there because of the fact they took something from the homie? Or do you go over
Hey,
there for the fact because you riding with the homie? Or like what do you do?
you
You
go
know
over
what I
there because
mean?
you riding with the homie. When that happened, well, I had the glass house. Nigga. I was in my 30s. You know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
was fully banging. You know what I'm saying? It was banging for the hood. We went, did what we had to do to go try to get the homeboy shit back or to get his shit
But
back.
you see, that could have been a whole two neighborhoods colliding over some
Yeah,
women over a
yeah,
broad. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
It
Hey,
make you
the
think
cold
though.
thing about it is, I think the last time all the homegirls got together and everything else, it's been a minute because baby girl was still alive. We all got together. We got out the house because it was some shit going on within the homegirls, the little homegirls, and everything else. So basically, everybody want to fight. They want to do this. They want to do that. And I'm looking like, but I need to know the full story. Like, what is it really behind? Because it's
Mhm.
not just behind, you feel what I'm saying? You don't like this, you don't like that, because these people clicking up with these people, because the little homegirls click up. They each have their own little cliques that they click with and everything else and all that other stuff. Come to find out, it was all behind one of the little homies that's not even from the hood no more, behind him fucking on everybody. You feel what I'm saying? So all the little homegirls want to fight behind that bullshit and everything else. And they wanted the big homegirls to kind of basically pick sides. No, I'm not doing all that. If y'all want to fight, fight and get it out the way. You feel what I'm saying? But don't be fighting behind no dick, because this nigga dick is not going to even be your dick within the next 2 weeks and all that other stuff. It's
Right,
little
right,
shit like that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's why I say I'll never mind ride for the homie. You feel what I'm saying? Do what I gotta do. All that other shit. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time is, let me know what I'm riding for. Give me the full story. Don't give me no half story, because once I figure out the full story and it's behind some dick and pussy shit after I done put myself out there, then I'm beating your ass.
Hey, look, but it's been a lot of times it's been behind some dick and pussy shit, some
Yeah.
bullshit. A lot of brothers and lost their lives. A lot of homegirls and lost their lives. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Behind
what
some
I'm
pussy.
saying. So that's
You know
why
what I'm saying?
I
So,
kind of, when they tell me, oh, this was going on, such and such did ran up on me and whoop 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 whoop. Nah, give me the full story on why they ran up on you. It's just not because of like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's always now you got some of the little homegirls they call was like, I'm at the train station and all of a sudden such and such just walked up to me, start banging on me, we getting down, whatever. They call their people. Okay, boom, we on our way. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But then you have other ones that call and be like, oh, I'm over here, come and swoop me up, yada yada yada, take me back to this house. This is and that. Come to find out it's behind either they bitch or they nigga in the house fucking on the next person and they in their feelings.
See, so you see what I'm saying? If you listening right now, my suggestion to you, if you young and you listening right now, you have not joined the gang, don't join the gang. It's a lot of drama in the gang, a lot of bullshit in the gang. You fuck around and get
So
caught
let
up,
me
be on
let
your
me
way to state
so,
prison in the gang
so let me ask y'all this.
or dead.
You hang up your flag from being a block monster. You hang up your flag from being on the block. Boom. So once you hang up your flag from being a block monster, now you just literally a member. You're still a member. When do you surpass that and just say, hey, I'm no longer with this shit, man. Don't call me about that bullshit. Don't call me about it at all. When do you
That's
get to that
that's I don't know. It took me. I was probably let me see. I had to be
last
like
year?
40. No, I was like 40, about 45, 46 when I denounced that I wasn't from Center Park no more. I was done with it. It's a wrap. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Don't call me about no business on that or none of that. I don't want to hear about nothing. And the homies respected it. I appreciate they respected it. I got some homies, some real riders, didn't call me and like, big homie, I respect. They call me like, hey man, I forgot, big homie, you ain't with that shit no more. They respect that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. If your homies don't respect that, they didn't give a fuck about you, and you probably wasn't shit anyway to the niggas over there anyway. You know what I'm saying? So,
How you feel? What'd you say, Timmy?
Here and there, some of the little homegirls still call me, but it's more of because they already know I'm the homegirl that's gonna talk some sense into you, and I'm the homegirl that's gonna make you better yourself. You feel what I'm saying?
that's all I
Don't
got to
call me.
talk to you about. That's real.
Yeah, don't call me with the bullshit. Oh, this person
Mm-hmm.
this person that, yada yada yada. I be getting on some of the little homegirls now because they be posting all kind of crazy ass shit on the internet, and like I told them. Stop doing that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Because now they know how to attack you. They know where you're coming from. They know where to hit you at. Like,
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? Stop
yeah,
putting all this shit on the internet. So you move in silence. Don't
right,
do this. Don't do that. All that other stuff. Every
right.
once in a while, I hear about other shit and everything else, but it's kind of like I hear it, but I don't really pay attention to it. You feel what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
Because my mind is okay, yeah, I'm a gang member, but I'm like, the way the shit is nowadays is kind of like, do you even really want to be affiliated with that shit? You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
yeah,
the way they're doing things nowadays. Now, can they
right.
call me on some hood business and be like, oh, this is what's taking place, yada, 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 this is what's going down, and all this other stuff? We not telling you, like, you got to come, but we just letting you know what's going on. So if you come around in this area and all that other stuff, I respect that. Because if
Mm-hmm.
I'm like you feel what I'm saying? If I just want to go visit the hood, you feel what I'm saying? Like say what's up to people, go to where some of the homies be at, or just ride around or taking care of business in the hood. You feel what I'm saying? I need to be on my P's and Q's and be prepared.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, look, let's get to
I'm
some of these comments, man. Let's get to some of these comments, man. These people is talking up in here, man. They
so
talking up
let's
in here. Which one you
go
want to
back
go
to
to?
Man I Am King. I think Man I Am King, he said too many motherfuckers with their own agenda that has nothing to do with the village. Um which is true. Like they're not making moves to strengthen the neighborhood or bring unity to the neighborhood. They
Mm-hmm.
got their own agendas, as of going out there, selling rock cocaine because they want to get the new flashy car or things of that nature right there. And they're not even trying to uh, uh, uplift the community. And that's what a lot of these gangs was brought forth to do, was to secure to bring security to the
Mm-hmm.
neighborhood. If you think about it, Bloods means blacks living out of depression. Crips means community revolution and progress. but it doesn't even stand for those things no more anyway. It's just a bunch of, and this is me saying this. It's just a bunch of niggas running around with no fucking guidance. And you know what? And not only, and I'm not saying this to be disrespectful to any other race. I'm saying this to tell my own people. The police and the white man is sitting back laughing, allowing y'all to do it because they don't have to step in and put you in prison. They don't have to step in and do anything. They waiting for y'all to kill each other off. And they just gonna let y'all do it. And then once y'all do it, and then your mama ain't for the lawyer and she done ran out of money and now she had to take out a second mortgage on her house, they gonna put a foreclosure on that and get her up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
It's all a plan, and we as black people is falling into it. And the cold part about it is I was part of the problem.
Right.
I can literally say it. I was part of that fucking problem. But now that I'm older, I sit back and I look and I say, God damn, like what are we really doing? What we doing this to ourselves, but we pointing at the other person. Well, they put us in poverty and this and that and this and that. No, you can go to school and get the same education. You can go to school and get the same food. You can go to school and get the same knowledge and get yourself up out of that poverty. But they got your way of thinking that you can't.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask the whole panel a question. Yeah, everybody listen to this, man. What y'all think about this? What do y'all think we would be at now where do y'all think we would be at now as black people if we didn't have gangs at all and it was just all black love? Where you think we would be at right now in society? You know what I'm saying? Do you think that, you know what I'm saying?
I think
we would still be getting hated on as much as we get hated on as a black people?
We would be still hated on as black people, but we will be a force. We will be a strong force if we pull resources from each other. Because we can sit up here and talk about, oh, they got these lawyers and they got this and that. We got the same resources they got, but we don't pull these resources from each other. We'd rather go to a whole nother race before we feed another black person.
But where you think we would be at right now, though? You think we'd have had a few presidents, black presidents by now, be more black senators? You know what I'm saying? Do you think it would be more stuff going on?
I think we would have more people in Congress, more mayors, more senators and stuff like that. But as far as like presidents and stuff like that, and this is not being racist, YouTube, I think white folks would not allow us to elevate that high to where we have more presidents and stuff like that. I don't think the white folk would allow that.
And I'm glad you said that because see, when he asked that question, I went back to Black Wall Street. You feel what I'm saying? We didn't have no gangs. We didn't have none of that shit. None of that. Nigga, we had banks. We was on the, making big dollars on our stock market, all kind of stuff. They couldn't see us where we were to the point they burned everything down because they were scared of us. I think we will have more force without the bullshit, but we're always going to be the most hated race because the simple fact is, I sent both of you guys something, I think, where the lady was like, everybody comes from a black person.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that.
Everybody. And that we dominate a lot of different things. Why do you think they copy our culture? Why do you think they copy our food? Why do you think they copy our music? They copy everything that we do because we are dominant race. But when we're fighting each other and killing each other, we can't be dominant. You feel what I'm saying? So basically what they're doing is they're sitting back and just letting us kill ourselves and everything else. Just like when Barack Obama got into office, first black president, they swore he was doing all kind of shit and everything else and all this other stuff and everything else. That man came in, handled business, ain't cheated on his wife. His kids grew up you feel what I'm saying? Grew up in the eyes of the world. They never, they kids wasn't out there fucking doing this, doing that, doing all this scandalous ass shit and everything else, and they hated it. You feel what I'm saying? They hated that because a black person can honestly rule a lot of stuff. Just like right now, we have a black person in the office, but the way her attitude is set up, it's making us
She
look
white.
bad.
She white though. She white. Her attitude set up white.
Who you
Yeah,
talking
She
about?
white.
The vice president?
no,
Yeah. True.
Kamala Harris.
Yeah, that's the vice president.
Her
She's
attitude
white.
stinks. It's kind of like, you get some black women that get high in power, and then they just think like, you're gonna do it my way or no way. You kind of get what I'm saying and everything else. Because I read a lot of different things about her. Because I'm a reader. I read a lot of different, and people don't like working with her in the White House.
Hey, let me say
They
something
do
funny.
not like working with her.
Let me say something funny. You read a lot. You don't seem to know a lot of shit.
Yeah, okay.
I just had
That
to say a
part.
little something funny. You know what I'm saying? I didn't catch that at the
It
right time.
says the homie man I am king. He says plus there's depopulation. Scares
Yeah,
the
they
shit
are.
out of them. The
They do.
reason for the plan is it the pandemic? He put the pandemic, and maybe it
No,
was a
okay.
plan. I don't know
No,
what
no,
he.
no. It was
Hey,
okay. I get what
go
he's
ahead.
saying. Where he's saying pandemic. So basically, what it was what people fail to realize is when population gets out of control, the government takes over and do stupid shit. If you notice,
Yeah,
we only have a pandemic every 100 years. The last one was the Spanish flu took out a lot of people and all that other stuff. And if you notice,
or
they
that it was
only
a smallpox. Yeah,
yeah, if you notice, they only like when certain like the Spanish flu, it was a lot of, I think it was older people as well. Like if you notice, it was a lot of older people this time that went first, and then after that, it started hitting the smaller kids. It's kind of like they're trying to regulate the money to keep shit going and everything else. It was like, but in reality, it really originated in China. China does that all the time. They have over 9 billion people in their country alone. It's very overpopulated. So that's how they do it. They control it and everything else. And it just came over here some way, somehow, whatever, however it got here. You feel what I'm saying? And then it started taking us out too as well and everything else. But like I said, it's all just like the abortions. They don't want
And
people to
after
have
this, we're gonna
abortions.
get back to topic because we fell off, way off,
Well, we going off the
way off.
questions, the comments.
Yeah, but we got to go back to our topic.
Okay, go.
Go ahead and finish your subject. I mean your sentence.
No, go ahead, go.
After this, we're
so
going back to
finish
topic.
say what you
So I
saying
say,
first.
so yeah, go and finish what you're saying because go and get that out. I was just
No,
letting you know
go
after
ahead.
you finish it, we're done
Because
with it.
I'm just going off the comments. The pandemic. The pandemic is a lot of stuff that goes along with it, and you have to open your eyes to see a better situation. You guys are just seeing the pandemic, the depopulation and everything else, but it's deeper than that.
Oh yeah. So y'all on here commenting about all this, you know what I'm saying? The question is tonight is when do y'all think it's time to set down your flag and be done with gang banging? For y'all that have gang bang or know about gang bang, what's your opinion on it? You know what I'm saying? What's your opinion? Buddy, what's your opinion? What you think? When should you really do it? I know when you did do it. I know when Tiffany did do it, but when do you think that you should do it? When do you think it really
I
should be over?
I think there's no actual age. You feel it. You feel it when you just like I'm done. I see. Like when you wake up and see like, dude, everything that we done did in these neighborhoods, terrorizing these neighborhoods and stuff like that, it was for no good. It brought no good to the neighborhood. We done killed off our own kind, and then a lot of that portion is in prison for killing off our own kind. And then once you start to see like, man, we was out there really fucking doing that shit. And then you sit back and you say, man, I'm like I don't wanna be the one to destroy a whole nother black family or take away this family's father and stuff like that. When you get that feeling, when you sit back and you think about it, it's time, bro.
Hey, Austin, Texas says never, but just step down and do good for you and your families. Okay, if you say never, you know what I'm saying, then you got to be back out there getting it in. Because there ain't no
Oh,
sense of being.
but here's the thing: if you saying just step down and do good for you and your family, that's basically you setting your flag down and getting the fuck out the way. That's that's
Pretty much.
basically what you're doing.
Yeah, it's just
Like
that you're
me,
not saying. It's just not you're not telling nobody that you're doing it. You just backing away and stop
right?
coming around as much and doing. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't believe in. I believe in it. Whatever move I make, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna make that move, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I want you to understand. That's when you
My
see it.
thing is
There won't be
when I go
no
on
miscommunication.
Instagram and YouTube and Facebook, and I see Blood wearing blue and Crip wearing red, I don't even know what's going on out there no more. So if I don't even know what the fuck is going on, it's time for me to get the fuck out these people's way. Or what I look like walking up to somebody, he got on red, and I'm like, what's happening, Blood? What you doing out here? And that nigga say, nigga, this 30 Crip. Huh?
Listen, it goes back to what I said. I don't care if you say you're not fucking with her no more, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, and everything else. You're still a gang member until you die. The reason why I say that is because you can be doing you like we doing our shit now and everything else. An enemy from 10 years ago can come and still get their revenge, kill us, whatever, and everything else. You feel what I'm saying?
But are you
In our
scared to
eye,
die?
listen, in our eye, we done. We just set our flag down. We not affiliated with it no more. We done with the streets. We not gang banging and everything else. But all the shit that we've done while we was in the streets, gang banging and everything else, everybody don't forget that shit. Everybody's not mature enough for that and everything else. Like you're saying right now, Rat, you told the homies and stuff that like, oh, I'm done. Don't call me with that shit and everything else and all that other stuff. But just like you say, back in the day, you was active. You was doing all that other stuff and everything else. Motherfuckers still know your name and still know your face. You feel what I'm saying?
I
Just
ain't never
cause
had
you
nobody. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, though. I understand what you're saying. Trust me, I understand what you're saying. But you know that there comes a time when they say you believe in God, you ain't worried about dying no way. So when it's time for you to go, you gotta go.
oh
You know
yeah,
what
no,
you
no,
gonna
no.
do. You know,
I
you know,
know what you're
just like he go a perfect example, right? You know, back in the day, who was good at stealing cars? Buddy probably stole 1,000,000 cars and shit. And when you got older,
Yeah,
some people that stole your shit. You already
yeah.
know it was coming back to you, so you wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying? So you know if you done did some shit and it come back on you, man, it's gonna come back, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Yeah,
stop it.
no, and I get that part. I'm not like you supposed to fear nothing but God. Like you feel what I'm
Right,
saying? But
right,
I'm just trying to give you an example. Like
right.
you're still a gang member because
I'm not.
you've been
I'm not. You
okay.
might believe that I am, but I'm not.
Okay.
You might believe that I am, but I'm telling you I'm not. So I
Okay.
mean, you know, I don't know what to tell you. Really, it ain't no
I
argument.
Hey,
I'm my own man, and
hey,
I'm telling you that I'm not. You should respect that.
I said
And like
okay. And I left it at that.
Ace Duke said, in your 30s, you should let the young ones have it. He said, let them young cats have that, man, when you get in your 30s.
hey,
What y'all
dude,
think? What y'all think about that? Too
hey,
early?
dude. I just turned 51. Truthfully, this is truthfully. About 47, that's when I was like, I'm cool. And I was 47.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I was like, I'm cool. Call me, call me if you need a cheeseburger or something like that. I'll give you a cheeseburger. But as far as the other, I'm cool. I'm not finna go. I'm not about to get in the car with you and ride over there and do nothing. I'm not about. If we finna pull up over there and squabble with these niggas, I'll do that because I can take an ass whoop, but I'm gonna go home. But now if you finna go over there and shoot some shit, I'm not going. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going.
Ace said the
I'll be
gangs are
right here
started
when
by
y'all get back.
teenagers, man. So some of us been banging since the teenage days. How long do it last? Tiffany
Okay,
says forever. Austin, Texas says forever. You can't never stop
okay,
it.
look. Here's the second part of
I
this.
didn't
Here's
no
the
no
second
no.
part of this.
I didn't
Here's
say
the
that.
second part of this.
I didn't say
What?
forever. I just said that, like, you feel what I'm saying? Sometimes once that's just like the KKK. One man say, "Hey, I'm done with the KKK. I'm not in that shit no more. This and that and everything else. Yada yada yada." But at the end of the day, is motherfuckers still know that you was in the KKK. You caused some bullshit and everything else, and they're still gonna affiliate you with that. That's what
Most
I.
definitely.
That's all I'm saying.
Most
In
definitely.
that man's mind, just like in your mind, oh nah, I'm not none of that. Like you feel what I'm saying?
It's
But
funny. Yeah,
it
I feel what you're saying.
you kind of see what I'm saying. You
I know
at
what you're
one
saying.
point, yeah, okay.
Because I done ran into some people. I done ran into some people over my family member house. You know what I'm saying? That a nigga done did something to. I done ran into some people. I mean, I just, I guess I'm just blessed. You know what I'm saying? To be here. And while I'm being blessed, I ain't continue to be stressed no more. So, you know what I'm saying?
You
To
done
me,
ran into
gang,
KKK?
to me, the gang life was stressed. It was a stressful life. You know what I'm saying? It was stressful. You know what I'm saying? You're worried about what's happening. You know you doing dirt. You don't know when the police coming to get you. You know what I'm saying? You don't know when niggas gonna bust at you. It's just a stressful life to me. It was a stressful life.
Whole part
When,
about it,
when,
man, that
when are
gang
we gonna
banging.
be stress free? Are you stress free right now, Tiffany? You stress free right now, ain't you? You ain't
I
worried about
mean,
a goddamn thing, but your bills and shit.
yeah, but my bills and my kids, I don't let all that other shit
It is.
stress me out and everything else.
Yeah.
But like I said, I have run into some situations where they be like, "Oh, there go that bitch." Like, you feel what I'm saying?
You done put
All I
hands on
do
me.
is keep
Yeah.
my antennas up and make sure that I'm watching this person or these people at all times.
You
You feel
gotta
what
do
I'm
that
saying? So
no
it's
matter
never,
what.
even though in my mind frame was like, nigga, I done hung my checks up already. I got kids to raise. Nigga, I'm trying to buy houses, trying to, work, do what I gotta do and everything else. But at the same time is I still got to be aware. Prime example, y'all know where I work at. Y'all know my position and everything else. A nigga came in the other night on one talking about this 40 crip cousin. Whoa, 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 whoa. So, my antennas automatically went up because I'm looking like, oh, you bitch ass nigga, while I'm at work, you want to play with my money. Like, you kind of see what I'm saying? My mind went somewhere totally different, but I had to kind of do it in a different way
Right.
because if I go off on this nigga, that's gonna be a whole different HR conversation and everything else. You feel what I'm saying? My livelihood and everything else. So I had to remove myself from the situation and let my coworkers like, hey, y'all handle this, I'm gone. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So you're put in situations sometimes where you don't want to do it. You feel what I'm saying? But it's some situations like, nigga, all you can do is get off and hope you get off the right way. You feel what I'm
Well, I mean,
saying? Because
I don't think that mentality leave you. You know what I'm saying? That mentality not gonna leave you. You're always gonna watch it back, and it's just things you're gonna always do. It's just a habit for you to do. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, yeah. But
So, Big
Big
S
ass,
says,
what's happening with it?
real talk. You start paying real bills and raising a family, you supposed to be done. And real homies will understand that.
No doubt,
Yeah.
no doubt.
And most do. But Big S, you gotta understand the ones that's young minded and can't let you go and continuously see you as a big homie, they continue to reach out. They continue to last on to you because for one, you are their mentor. You are one of the idols they grew up watching or whatever. And they can't fathom the thought of you saying, I'm done, homie. I'm done. You know what I mean? It's like think about this. It's like when Kobe Bryant retired. How many people wanted Kobe Bryant to just come back? They didn't want to just let him go. They didn't want to just stand on the thought like he's gone or he's Jordan, he's gone. You know what I mean? So when a lot of the young homies see Big S say, hey, you know what? I gotta go and do. And then check this out. I understand what so Austin Texas put up there. He said you can say you done, but there's always people that hear about you and they remember something you did in the past. So here go Big Ass or Big Rat say, hey, I'm done. I got to take my son to his little league Pop Warner football game. And now you sitting up there, but now here's another dude that's still with the business. See you at this little league Pop Warner football game, and now he want to get out on you, knowing the whole but he don't even know that you said, hey man, I'm done with this shit. Like I turned it in. I turned it in. I'm done. You know what I mean? People ain't gonna see each other. You always gonna be affiliated by association because you went from a gangbanger to a gang member. So what do you do in that situation, right?
Well, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't scared to die. I didn't live my life. You know what I'm saying? I had fun while I was here. Only thing I'm gonna miss is my family. You know what I'm saying? My kids, brothers, sisters, my mom and my daddy, they still here. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't scared to die. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no bad motherfucker or nothing like that. But I'm just saying, if you run up and you on some bullshit, I got something for you. I ain't the type of motherfucker. I ain't doing no more fighting and shit. I ain't doing none of that.
But what do you tell them though? Do you tell them, hey, look here, man, I don't bang.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give you some action at it and let you know that, you know what I'm saying, I ain't with the bullshit. I don't know what you want, you know what I'm saying, but you know, man, leave that shit alone, man. You know what I'm saying? Go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on that. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't, but if you own that, I'm still watching you. If you on some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, you know what I'm saying? You on some bullshit, man. I got all rights to defend myself and my family. I'm gonna do that. Just like I defended the neighborhood for 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Just like I
What do
did
you
at
do
the
in that
same time.
situation,
I don't really like. That's the thing. Like, nobody ain't really. How can I put it? They just be like, I remember you. You from you such and such from such and such, and I just look at them, and I just, and I don't really say too much after that. After I really don't say nothing, they move is gonna determine my move. You feel what I'm saying? Because my
Mm-hmm.
face is never gonna change. My name is like, like people know me as Droop and Tiff. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Some know me as Park Girl. Well, some people call me Park Girl, but that's not my name. But like, you know what I'm saying? They know my face. They know all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's times where it's kind of like I was in a predicament when I used to live in Long Beach. I was standing outside, me and my baby daddy, and a nigga stopped in the middle of the street, dead in the middle of the street, and that was such and such from whoop whoop whoop. Mind you, my kids were just getting dropped off and everything else. I had to rush them in the house to see what his next move was gonna be because my kid's right here. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it just all depends on the whole situation and how that person is gonna move. Like Rat
Mm-hmm.
said, I ain't scared to die. I gotta die someday. Everybody got an expiration date.
Ain't no question. You leaving here.
You feel what I'm saying? But it's just like, at that time my kids was young. I didn't want, live without mama and everything else and all that other stuff. Now I'm teaching them to be young adults to live like if something does happen to me, I want to know that they're okay when I'm not here. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? So every situation, it just all depends on the whole situation and all that other stuff.
Big S say, he say, y'all remember how hard it was to start over after you come home from jail? Can you imagine starting all over at our age? Man, heck no. Man.
Nowadays I move a lot different. I move more conscious the way I move. Like I give you an instance, right?
I got
When
a
I was in
question for you
LA,
and Tiffany. I mean, well, you already asked Tiffany, but you ain't asked yourself. I got a question for you. Go ahead, though.
we went to what's the mall right off of Crenshaw? Is that Baldwin Hills Mall or something?
Baldwin Hills, yeah, Baldwin Hills Mall.
So we go there, and I got my grandson with me. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not even thinking about gang banging or nothing that. I'm just thinking about my grandson. So we pull up at the mall, and I'm like this. I got my chain out and everything. I pull up at the mall. I get up out my car and I take my chain and I tuck it in. And my grandson say, Grandpa, everywhere he go, a lot of people know you, Grandpa. So why are you tucking your chain in? I said, just for the simple fact because you with me. Now, if somebody approach me and try to take my chain, either I'm just gonna give it to them to protect you because you with me, or I'm gonna get out on them. And then now, if they do something to me, it's gonna harm you because you with me. So in
You seeing
order
it.
to distract that whole thing right there, I'm just gonna tuck my chain in so it don't bring no unwanted attention. So that's kind of like how I am now because, like y'all know, I always got my daughter with me. So the way I move is more conscious now because I don't want to bring that unwanted attention to my family. So I just move a lot different now. That's how I know like I've elevated and outgrown a lot of the bullshit. You see what I'm saying?
And I
And
get it because
that got to do with the gang shit too.
not just that, but you matured. And that's the same thing when it comes to my. I
Something
got a
going on
son.
with your mic.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's kind of like it's
I don't know why.
robotic.
What I was gonna
That's
say
because
is,
people keep calling you, and fucking your
nobody's
mic up.
nobody's even calling me. So basically, I got a 16-year-old son. You feel what I'm saying? And they my son then already has some issues and everything else. I have to call one of the home, like, I have to kind of put in some calls and be like, let them know my son don't is not into that shit. My son is sports, football. I don't raise him in the streets. I'm not bringing him up like that and everything else. Get off my son because they do got a mama that's still, what I'm saying, she'll come out of retirement for her kids. Like, you feel what I'm saying? After that, the problem was solved and everything else. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I mean by, like, yeah, I don't want to be active. I don't want to be out there doing this, doing that, and everything else. And I move different for my kids. But at the same time if I still got to make them calls or that judgment to have to make calls in the street to be like, to protect my kids, I'm going to do it at all costs.
That's with anybody. You know what I mean? That's if I'm with you and somebody run up on you, we gonna have to do what we gotta do. Or even if I'm not, is you in the closet smoking crack?
You always on some bullshit, buddy. I was in the garage.
My bad.
You
Fuck the
stupid.
whole subject.
Hey, Ace Deuce. I don't know who Ace Deuce, but I like Ace Deuce attitude. You know what I'm saying? Ace Deuce say it's time to cease fire, but no one will say it though. That's the problem with the whole thing. Nobody wants to say it's a rap, and they know it's a rap. They know it's a rap, but nobody wants to say it's a rap.
Hey, but
you know what I'm saying?
but listen, the cold thing. How many times have we tried to have peace treaties? How many times have we had big people go out there and say ceasefire, let's stop this shit, everything else, and all this other stuff? But then you got
your mic is
Truthfully, and if that's the Ace Deuce that I know, that's the Ace Deuce. That's Ace Deuce from Avenue. But and see, and you see, it's that, and that goes right there. It's that's the stigma that's stuck with it, because he said, "Who is Ace Deuce?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's the Ace Deuce from Avenue." So now it's just stuck. You see what I'm saying? And this, it's like I was saying, it's like if they be like, "Oh, who is that?" "Oh, that's Buddy." No, I'm gonna give you another example. B-Rat was watching an interview like a month ago, and he got on the interview, and they said, "Oh, what's up, B-Rat?" And somebody said, "Oh, that's B-Rat. That's B-Rat from Center Park." They didn't say that's B-Rat from Real Inglewood Moment. They said that's B-Rat from Center Park. Why do that gotta constantly stick with us? It's like we can't get away.
I think it's because it was so much time invested in it that we stuck on it. You know what I'm saying? You got to admit that a motherfucker probably gave like 30 years to gang bang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Considered to being a grown man or a grown woman and living your life and not gang banging. We got more years gang banging than not gang banging. So it's pretty much stuck in people's minds. You know what I'm saying? When they see you, that's all they know. And they really don't want you to change because they probably ain't ready to change. You know what I mean?
But that's like what Tiffany said. Now here you is, you walking down the street with your family, and somebody rides up on you, and like, even though you ain't with the business no more, they ride up on you and say, "That's B-Rat from Center Park," or "That's Buddy from Center Park," and you walking down the street with your kids. Now, if they still with the business, they ain't gonna say, "What's up, homie? You still with the business?" No, they just gonna get out on it.
Ain't no question.
Now you gotta dive all on top of your daughter and take a bullet all in your back and your ass and all that shit.
Yeah.
And you motherfuckers know why I live in Arizona.
But that's the consequences of living the way we lived. You know what I'm saying? The things that we did, them are the consequences.
But
You know,
buddy,
so I accept all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I don't accept it, and you know what I'm saying, if it happened, I'm gonna be mad. What I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying, I'm not a part of it no more. If you don't want to believe I'm not a part of it no more, that's your problem. It ain't none of my motherfucking problem. Shit, it
but
ain't no problem for me.
like you just said, buddy, it all depends on the other person. Like where their mind frame is and everything else. Everything comes with maturity. If you're not mature enough, you're not gonna do it. That's number one. Number two is I don't give a fuck what state you go to. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know, gangbangers migrate to all over the different states and all that other shit. You feel what I'm saying? And it is what it is. Like we can want to walk away from our names, our street creds, all that shit and everything else.
Hey Tiff, you might have to step out and come back in. Your mic is like garbage. This just sound like you underwater or something.
Raggedy ass. Who's mobile?
Talk now. Talk. Let me see. Talk right now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you can still hear that. You can still hear that underwater bubble shit.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Raggedy ass Obama phone.
Nah, ain't no Obama phone, nigga. That's your raggedy ass phone.
Well, hang up and call back. Baby wipe your ass.
With the quickness. Hey man, yeah, so yeah, you know, man, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I think that, you know what I'm saying, you need to get on out the way, man. You're gonna get out the way. Austin, Texas said, like a Bronx Tale, for example, they say the movie was based on a true story. So the mob boss killed a man. Then by the end of the movie, his son who wasn't in the mob walked in and killed the mob boss. Yeah, shit like that happened though, because you involved in it. If you involved in it, you know, even though if you walk away from it and somebody come blow your damn brains out, I mean, it's a part of the program. But that don't mean that you got to continue to do bad shit and be like ready to go when a motherfucker say, hey man, niggas down here tripping, I'm ready to go. You ready to go? You know, we know you like 60, but is you ready to throw your life away and go to the penitentiary if we get caught? I hope no 60-year-old ain't ready to do no shit like that. You know what I mean?
It's only certain rivals that's on site. Ceasefire, unless it's really like that.
Yeah. I stay with mine, and I know a lot of people that stay with theirs. So you got to be ready all the time. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because you know, shit. It is what it is.
Let me tell you one thing that felt so good to me. It felt so fucking good, Tiffany.
What?
702, Miss 702. What's going on, Miss 702, man?
Hi, 702.
Got to give it up to the number one fan, man. She stayed with us, man.
What's up, Miss 702? It's like other people on here. You ain't just got hi, Tiffany.
Don't be a hater. You're a hater.
Hey, but let me tell you one thing that felt really good. I never knew this, but there's a small, really small swap meet on Rosecrans, right?
Mm.
I don't even know who hood it is.
Rosecrans or what?
I don't know. It's like past Van Ness. It's probably like close to Western. It's probably like 120 Raymond or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what felt so good about it though, Tiffany? I walked in that motherfucker and didn't nobody know who it was. I was up in there shopping in that motherfucker for a whole hour and a half. Nobody didn't know who I was. They didn't sweat me or my grandson. I had my daughter with me. I had my big daughter with me and my daughter with me. Yeah, Gardena swap meet.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's the I have to think. I used to live over there. That's like that's like the shotguns and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they said. I'm up in there, and it's literally Crips up in there. Man, one of them know me. They didn't sweat me. One dude walked by and he said, "Hey, OG, you got $1?" I said, "Yeah." I pulled out $2 and gave it to that nigga. These niggas didn't sweat me. They didn't know. Man, that shit felt so motherfucking good to do that shit.
Mm-hmm. That's how you supposed to be able to live, man. Stress free, man. You ain't even worried about no nigga hitting you up and asking you where
I wasn't even worried about. I was more worried about when I pulled out the money to give him the $2. I was more worried about the nigga seeing how much money I got and nigga was gonna rob me. But the thing is, I had that slingshot with me too though. But the thing about it though, I had the slingshot, I would have stopped the niggas from robbing me, but then I would have went to jail.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
So I was like, fuck it, here, nigga, take $2. Here you go. Shit. But
You
that
say
shit
take
felt
two.
so good. And that's the way a motherfucker, I wish a motherfucker could have lived like that throughout my whole goddamn life. I wish.
Oh yeah,
Pay
yeah, yeah,
attention,
yeah. That's the
Timmy.
business. Come on,
Timmy,
Tiffany,
we
talk
over
to us.
here.
Talk to us. Let me see if that mic right.
I was just saying something. I
Oh
said
yeah,
hi.
you right. You right. You back. You back. What the
Hey,
nigga be saying? Come on, let me see what that mouth like. Let me see what that mouth like. No, I'm just playing
look,
shit.
Y'all
We ain't on
niggas
that
love
tonight. We
one
ain't on
today.
that, nigga.
Don't start. Don't start. Don't start
Look
that
at
I don't want
bullshit.
to see what
Buddy.
your mouth
Look at
like. I
Buddy saying
know you
no,
person.
no.
Buddy's a hater. Anyway,
I'm just saying you smoked a whole blunt and then didn't brush your teeth. I don't want to know what your mouth is like.
I smoked a cigarette. I didn't smoke no blunt. I smoked a cigarette.
That's worse than a blunt.
Oh, well, I smoke cigarettes. You already know this, so get over it.
I'm over it. I mean, you feel cute.
Hey
Thank you.
man, y'all, we got 5 more minutes, man. Tonight I'm really getting off at in an hour because I got to go hit the gym. My fat ass got to get in the gym and lose some weight. I'm very serious about this. So I've been in the
Yeah, because
gym, you know what I'm saying, getting it in, man.
I'm in a different time zone with y'all this time.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I see. I know
Oh,
you way out there, and you out there with Austin out there.
yeah, I'm you okay. That's why I
You
said
over
knowledge.
Austin House. We know where you at. You over Austin House in the garage. We know where you at.
right. Hey, B-Rat. So not to tell them too much. You in the gym, you trying to shed some pounds.
Right.
What weight is you trying to get to?
I need to be about 260, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, about 260.
That's like a good.
Right now, I ain't even scared to tell my motherfucking weight. I'm 380 right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm damn near knocking on
What?
400 though. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm damn near knocking on 400s though.
Hey,
Like
380, nigga.
I gotta back up, man, and get up in this gym, man. You know what I'm saying? Last night I went to the gym and seen that boy Nina Boy. Y'all know that boy Nina Boy that had a fight with Bosco 100. You know what I'm saying? Nina Boy, real cool dude. You know what I'm saying? I out of him for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
but
Real
I
cool
want you
cat.
to but I want you to do it in moderations because when you try to lose a lot of weight like that at one point of time and everything else is not healthy for you. So you need
Hey,
to lose
buddy,
the
I've been there before, buddy. I've been there before. I done been down
Yeah.
like 240 something. I done been
no,
down
no,
there.
no. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that you can't
I
do it.
done lost it. Yeah, I
But
know what to do it.
okay. Oh, I was about to say I'm not saying
I'm
you
just a fat
can't
ass
do it.
that like food. I like to taste the food, you know what I'm saying? And another thing I like is my cold ass Modelo. Had to back up off that Modelo too, because that put a whole lot of weight on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? When you drink that beer, it put a lot of weight on you, believe it or not.
Okay, 702 said, "Do you think gentrification or relocation is going to kill gangs?" No, because you got some people like I was just like I was telling Buddy and Rat. Just because you guys live in different states don't mean that other gang members ain't out there with you that remember you.
Oh, they are, no doubt. I mean,
You feel what I'm saying?
The homeboy I
I
seen last night, Nina boy, he from the East Coast. I seen him last night at the gym. I mean, but to me, when you're a grown man, you just on some grown man time, and that's
Yeah,
just what it is.
no,
Whatever.
she just asked a question. That's why. Do you feel like it's gonna go away if it's like because of the different states? No, you got
No,
motherfuckers
no, no,
popping
no.
states starting their own. Okay, prime example. I
You,
know people that like if you look at certain TVs and all this other stuff and everything else, um, you got people that leaves here, California, and go start their own hood in another state. And they make it bigger because these people think, oh, you came from Cali, you were OG, this is and that.
mm-hmm,
I'm gonna follow in your footsteps. And then that's how you start a gang all over again.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But you see, they got neighborhood rolling 60s all in New York.
Hey, but
They got great streets all in Mississippi and Louisiana.
but the crazy thing about it is out there by my house in San Bernardino County, nigga, when they said they got some center parks out there too. I had to look it up and
I
see if
know.
I knew anybody. I was like, what the fuck?
You ain't know nobody.
Yeah.
You ain't know
Nah,
nobody.
I didn't see nobody that we knew.
I
Hey,
know
go out
what
there
you
and throw
have
my
to
name.
do.
Go out there and throw my name around and see if somebody know Big B Rat.
You know
What
what?
you,
I'm not doing that.
Somebody probably gonna say,
this,
yeah.
no, for real. This is real talk. This is real talk. Me, Didi, me, Dee, Bassford, G-Nut, Lil Mo, the gang of homies. We was in San Bernardino and Moreno Valley. We was out there set tripping. We had some young motherfuckers claiming Moreno Valley in a park.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
you
it's
know
on
who
my
daddy
mouth.
is? Know
Who?
who daddy is?
Who?
The homie, Bad Actor.
Oh, okay.
Damn,
There
what the
you
face
go.
for? What the
I
ugly
just said
face
okay.
for? I seen that
So
shit.
basically, all you do is ask bad actors, and then he'll put you in, hook you up, tell you about his daddy,
Hmm.
No,
and then you can
I know
find out who
exactly
these
who you're
daddies.
talking about. I run across him every so often when I'm in the malls out there and everything else. That nigga be calling me by my full government. I be having to look like, who the fuck is calling me by my name?
Yeah, that's the business though, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Go
Yeah.
back one, rat.
go back one.
Uh-huh. I was
Time.
just saying, I thought his death would have changed it all. I mean, did Rolling 60 and A-Trey Gazes and the Hoovers and the 100 and the 100 went back to warring after the march. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But here's the thing. He he made he made it cool. Like everybody was kicking with everybody else's hood and all that stuff, and everything was cool. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers was on that let's get money shit. Let's go and get some motherfucking money. And then once he passed, they didn't have that structure, or they didn't have the way to go and chase the money no more. So it went right back to the bullshit. So all they had to do was take that one pillar out of the foundation, and the whole building crumbled. But you got to go back and say, who was the main corporate to put into play to remove that pillar? Because if you think about it, Nipsey was finna go in front of city council to talk about ceasefire and gangs in the community and how to stop it and put shit back in the community. And then a couple of days before he was supposed to go and talk, boom, he got killed. So you have to go and think about all of the things in play to to get these to get all these gangs back to Warren, and then you get back to the gentrification. There's more to it.
You
There's
know,
more to it, man.
it's all a part of the white man's plan, really. It really is. You know what I'm saying? We just too fucking dumb to see it. You know what I'm saying? We
I
just
know,
too
man,
dumb to
but
see it.
see, but hey, B-Rat, now that we like monopolize, how you be saying it? Monopolize on YouTube, we can't
Yeah.
just be saying that.
Saying what? Man, we passed the
The
2 minutes.
white
We can say what we want to say about the white man. They say black man. We can say what we want about it. We passed the 2 minutes, man. We out of here, man. We about
we
to get off
passed 2
this
minutes.
mother. We about to get
Fuck
off
it,
this
then we can
motherfucker, man.
say the H word. No,
You stupid.
Yeah, man. But I see Maniac and Oscar. They got some going back. They saying some things. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You know.
Hey, Austin, so come on through that door behind Tiffany, man. Let's go and see you, man. Put your shirt on. Let's see you. Come on.
Put your shirt on. Come on in, man.
Hey, the
Come on
What,
crazy
out,
what,
man.
part is, I'm not even in Austin,
we
Texas.
already done
Far
seen
from
you
it.
anyway, nigga. Go on, show yourself.
Look
Oh,
at
man.
far from it and everything else. I'm not even near that. I'm not even down there at all.
His name is just Austin, Texas. That don't mean he in Austin. Come on, Tiffany,
Hey,
don't play it.
hey, let me say I got one thing to say. Miss 702, you done changed your name to Miss 702, not for the streets, son.
Hey,
Now what does that really mean? You know what I'm saying? What does it really
hey,
mean?
leave her alone. Let
What
her
does
do
that
what
I don't
she
really
need
know.
to
mean?
do.
Not for the
I,
streets.
I don't know. I want to see what Miss 702 look like. So I went to her page and I didn't see no pictures of her, right? And I was like, damn, man, she probably ugly as shit. But then the last couple of days, she done put some pictures up of her. Mm-hmm. I was liking all her little pictures. Yes, Lord, yes.
You stupid. And hey, listen. Austin, Texas, don't even feed into they bullshit that they talking about. Me and you both know we ain't together, so
Oh man, stop that shit. You
Man,
got
y'all
the
ain't got
whole
to
fucking
lie. You
unicorn
ain't got
thing
to
on your
lie.
head.
You ain't got to lie, Tiffany. You ain't got to lie.
yeah,
Tiffany,
okay.
hey, if you went all the way out there, hey, my dude don't like me on YouTube. Oh, now you got a dude. Go on, get the baby wipe her ass. She got a dude all of a sudden. Take her off the show.
You stupid. You
This nigga
stupid
said
little
baby
motherfucker.
wiper. She got a dude
Baby
now.
wipe her, man.
She said she
Miss
been had a
702 was
dude,
doing
man.
good. Now she like, my dude don't like me to put myself out there like that.
She said he don't like that.
Nah.
Mm.
Look at the way you looking, girl. You was looking scrumptious. Scrumptious. Tell him I said you scrumptious with your chocolate self.
Just y'all stupid. But all right, y'all. It's that hour. We
Yeah,
gotta.
it's that hour. It's that hour, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go take my fat ass to the gym and try to lose me about 2 pounds.
Hey, do what you gotta
2
do.
hot
Handle your
pounds, man. 2 hot pounds. Hey,
Hey,
you know the key. You know the key. I
hey.
gotta get in the pool, man. I gotta get in that pool, man. That pool gonna knock some weight off me like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
She said she look
That
like
pool.
Precious.
She said she look like Precious.
She look like Precious.
Oh, she tripping.
All right, man. Come on,
Hold
Tiffany.
on,
Go
man.
take us
Hold
out.
on. Wait a minute. I'm gonna give y'all 5 more
Hey.
minutes. This man from Austin, Texas, say he know he wish you wasn't married. He would be rubbing your feet and sucking on your toes, but you married, so he understand. You know what I'm saying? God, man, that man, he's serious about his business,
That,
man.
That
Man, let's run these
hold
that
up.
numbers
nigga
up
ain't
to
First
never
of
man.
all,
Run
seen
these
her
numbers up to
toes.
15, man. Give me some good likes in here for that, man. For that right
listen.
there.
That nigga ain't never seen her toes. That's why he's
Listen.
saying that.
You want to see them? Look, they pretty.
Fuck no. You gonna fuck my
We
screen up.
Let me go ahead
already
and
seen him. He already been licking on him.
see. They pretty. They not all ugly and everything else. They perfectly and my nails and all that other stuff. That's number one. Number two
Put
is
some Vaseline on them rough ass motherfuckers.
let me go ahead and get this straight. I'm not married.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
listen. I'm
go
not
ahead.
married. I'm in a relationship. I'm not married. Don't put that on my jacket yet. Now, if I was married, I wouldn't be ashamed to say that I'm married. But I'm not married.
Okay, let me just say this by me being an official foot man. You know what I'm saying? A feet man, the women's feet. You know, I'm an official referee for that. You know, I'm going to have to give you about an A+ on your feet. Keep up the good work.
Oh, that's all
What?
the time, honey. You
Did
can't.
you say
Keep up the good work.
plus?
You'll never
Huh?
catch me slipping.
What
Yeah, she
you
got an
said
A+.
an
She
8
got
plus?
an A+. Anytime somebody can just pull it out, when you say, pull your shit off, let me see your shoe, let me see your toe. And they can just automatically, boop. Oh, nigga, it's just A1.
Let me see. Put them
Some
up to
people
the
can't do
screen
that.
again.
Some people can't do that. Don't give it to him again, Tiffany. He want to see it. He want to become a feet man. He want to become a foot man. You know what I'm saying?
Who, buddy?
Like, yeah, he want to learn. He trying to learn.
Oh Lord,
Cause I
buddy.
see this with feet
Yeah,
one time. He's like, oh man, these is raggedy and old and decrepit looking and
Look,
shit, man. What is this, man? He don't understand wrinkles or none of that, man.
see?
zoom in, nigga. I can't see.
Oh, I
We
can't.
missing the big
Let me
toe.
see if
You
I can
cutting your
turn
foot
my
off.
camera.
You cutting your foot off. We was missing the big toe.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to see if I can turn my camera, but I can't. Let's
You
see.
probably can't.
Oh, damn it. I'm trying to get the light too because I cut the lights out. Can you see it now?
Trying to see what that loud ticket says.
Zoom in
You's a
on that
dumb
motherfucker.
bastard. You's a dumb bastard.
Them
Zoom
little
in on
raggedy
that.
ass goddamn ugly feet.
Yeah, okay.
Hey man, tonight y'all was talking about a little something like, you know, I don't know what's going on with Buddy and Tiffany, but Austin, you better watch out, man, because Buddy fuck around and catch a flight down there, because Buddy he don't like nobody messing with his women.
Oh,
Awesome.
he can have Tiffany. He can have Tiffany. It's okay.
Yeah, you see what you see what Miss 702 said.
Oh, you tripping?
Hey,
You tripping,
listen,
Miss 702?
listen.
He ain't.
702. I fuck
Austin can
around
have
and
it.
kill. Listen, I fuck around and hurt Buddy. I'm not even thinking about Buddy crazy ass. We
Hey,
would not make it. We would not last. We wouldn't do nothing. Because Buddy's a motherfucking clown. And see, he clowns too fucking much for me. From time to time when you need to be serious and all that other shit. Buddy play too much.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all for real. I've been around these cats right here for a long time. Both of them play too damn much. they both characters when they're around each other. They characters.
Oh
Oh,
my
for real,
God.
they characters.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
for
if
real.
you get us in the room together, but you know what? Buddy, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? This one nigga, I know that when I'm on some serious shit, I can call him, or when I'm on some play shit, I can call him. This is my nigga. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And I can't, even Big Rat, like, you feel what I'm saying? I can count on my two hands the homies that I can really, like, be myself, be myself, be myself. You feel what I'm saying? Because there's other homies that I'm around, and I'm just kind of like, I don't really say too much because I already know they get down and I know how they act and all that other shit and everything else. But certain homies, I could just kind of just kick back and just act stupid. And Buddy, one
Hey,
of them, because he gonna act
hey,
stupid
but
right
wait a minute.
away.
Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas said, I used to have a crush on Miss 702. She remember. So, who you got a crush on now? I mean, come on, bro. You can't
Well,
have both. You got to pick one.
Well, Tiffany at his house, so he can't really be talking like that. You know what I'm saying? He saying he used to have
That's
a
why he
crush. He
said,
don't
I
have one
used to
now.
have a crush.
Yeah, he don't
That's
have
why
one
I put
now.
had in there.
You
I had.
guys, hey, look, and check this out. Y'all know I have no shame in my game
No,
and all
Teddy,
that other
buddy.
stuff.
Go ahead, Tiffany. Go ahead.
I have no shame in my game and all that other stuff. If I was sitting next to a person that be on the live with us and everything else, you know, I don't mind putting a motherfucker on camera. But that's not happening this time.
I ain't gonna
I'm
put
out
that
here.
nigga on camera. Not with your husband. What happened? What
Hey,
happened,
buddy,
Rat?
can you read this comment right here and check this young guy right here? Check him right fast for me.
Oh, you the overweight lover, Heavy D?
Tell him who the fuck I am.
Fat Joe?
Tell that nigga again, man.
Fat Joe.
Nigga tripping, talking about overweight lover, heavy D. Nigga, it's
Y'all
Fat Joe,
niggas,
nigga.
y'all niggas are stupid. You guys are stupid to the motherfucker.
Hey, that nigga is. That nigga Fat Joe. For real. That nigga could be a stunt double for Fat Joe. Hey, did you know Lil Mo was a stunt double for CeeLo?
Oh no, I didn't know that. Hey, Miss
Well, he
Hey,
could
yeah,
Seven02.
be,
look.
though.
Hey, look at
He
Miss
no, he
702.
did. CeeLo did a concert in Vegas, and he was running late, and they had Lil Mo be a stand-in for him. But what they did is they like dimmed the light, so the people thought it was CeeLo in the background, but it wasn't. It was Lil Mo.
Hey, 702 says she ain't wrapped too tight. I ain't either, girl. I don't know why they like us crazy, but hey, I ain't wrapped too tight my damn self.
All right, well, shit,
Yeah.
I'm about to get out of here, man.
Yeah, we out of here, man. I got to
Yeah,
go. The
me
wife
too.
knocking at my door, man. She ready for me to go so we can hit this gym, man.
Where
Yeah.
she not gonna go at? Up there in that Airbnb where you at?
Huh? You said what
He
happened,
said,
dog?
huh? He don't even know where the fuck he at, Tiffany.
I don't know
But
where I'm
y'all
at, man.
stupid.
Shit. I'm in Texas with Tiffany, nigga. You don't know where I'm at. I'm in the
Y'all
front part of the
stupid.
hotel, nigga.
It's 702. I want to take a picture of your feet.
You want to
Yeah.
take a picture of her feet?
Yeah, Miss 702 feet.
Hey.
She's like, just let Buddy take a picture of the feet. I want to take a picture of Miss 702 feet.
Hey, Tiffany, you see how fast he became a footman? See how
Uh,
fast? I'm about to put him in school. See, put him in school. All he got to
come
do
on,
is see some nice, pretty ones. He on it.
like I said, like the
I'm a titty
conversation.
man. Tiffany,
No,
I'm a titty man. How about pull those out? Let's see.
listen. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing
Yeah.
that. That's
Not
number
on
one.
here.
Okay.
Not on here.
Listen, number two is I keep trying to tell y'all, but Buddy is really. I like the conversation we had earlier, y'all. Buddy bi curious. I already told you who we can do a threesome with if you ready.
Oh shit.
I can do it. Me, you, and
What you gonna do?
Fatty B. Oh, me, you, and
I'm
yeah.
gone, y'all. Y'all niggas are stupid to the motherfucker. I'm
Hey,
gone.
Hey man,
I
fuck no.
tell you
Y'all
what.
set that up, man. Set that up, man.
I tell you what. I'm
If y'all
not
need a
shooting blank.
cameraman, just let me know.
First of all, when I do those kind of things, there's no cameraman. That's number one. Number two is I do it with people that don't talk. Buddy gonna go back and tell everybody business. I wouldn't fuck with Buddy on
Oh
that level.
shit, you fucking up now,
I'm
nigga.
gonna
You
be
fucking
so
up now. On
motherfucking
that
happy.
note,
I got to
and on
tell
that,
somebody.
Yeah, see,
hey, on
that's
that
why.
note, we
But I
out of
tell
here.
you
You
what.
fucking up now, man. On that
No,
note,
hold
man,
up,
go ahead,
B-Rat.
buddy. Go
I
ahead,
tell you
buddy.
what. I could go get this pill. I got a little blue pill. 2 hours. Somebody gonna get the shit fucked out of.
If you need a blue pill for 2 hours, nigga, I don't even want it.
Well, shit, you go. What that means? You gonna get 25 minutes.
Yeah, I rather if you gotta do an enhancement to stay for 2 hours, I don't want it. I want the natural
Okay.
shit. I want
Ain't
the
no.
real shit.
Who you know natural finna stay hard for 2 hours? Natural.
Oh, I know.
The fucking lie.
Good
He
night,
gonna
Miss
spray some
702. We out of here.
fire.
Y'all catch this show next Monday. We gonna talk about this right here. We're not gonna let it go.
Yeah.
We gonna talk about this little blue pill this guy got. They say make him
Fucking
last
lie.
for 2 hours.
We gonna talk
All right,
about the
y'all.
lies.
We out of here, man. Love y'all, man. Peace, love, and hair grease, man. We out, man.
Bye.